Folks, there is a solution to all of this, and this is why we're here to talk about the benefits of Pro-Arginine Plus. Pro-Arginine Plus is a product that boasts the inclusion of an amino acid, one of 21, 22 amino acids that God in His wisdom has placed in our body. It's called L-arginine or L-arginine. You can Google that. And it delivers to the body a magical substance, Ronnie, called nitric oxide. And nitric oxide has a powerful mechanism of action. In fact, almost every single biochemical reaction in the human body, this ingredient, it's called laughing gas. In chemistry, we call it laughing gas. And I like to say jokingly that God has the last laugh here because it's such a pivotal molecule. It gets in there, it dilates the vessels, it makes the vessels smooth, Teflon-like, prevent plaque and so on from sticking to the arterial walls. It would prevent a stroke. Can reverse heart disease. It helps to lower blood pressure. It melts clots. According to the New England Journal of Medicine, over 80% of sexual dysfunction, is directly attributable to nitric oxide failure. In fact, the drug Viagra, and by the way, this product, Pro-Arginine Plus, remind me to spell that out for the audience, is a natural Viagra. A Viagra without the side effects. What can such a product do to human health? Well, it can help reverse or stop heart disease. It will remove and reduce and normalize cholesterol levels, atherosclerosis, plaque within the arterial system, high blood pressure, irregular heartbeat, decreased cardiac output, kidney dysfunction. A lot of people don't understand that that is a circulation disease. Erectile dysfunction, we mentioned, dementia, diabetes. That's the subject for our talk next Friday, God spare, at 2:15. We're going to be talking about diabetes right here. We need to focus in on that. There are too many folks in this country. We still have, I think, the second highest incidence of, well, the diabetic rates are high, but I'm talking now about amputations. The second highest amputation rate in the world, next to St. Lucia, I was told. Okay, St. Lucia has just shot past us. Little St. Lucia, believe it or not. So here is a product. It's called Pro-Arginine, and it's P-R-O-A-R-I-A-R-G-I, hyphen 9, the numeral 9, plus. So that's P-R-O-A-R-G-I hyphen 9 plus, P-L-U-S, and a website that I would urge folks to make a note of and visit. Do some due diligence. Don't take my word for stuff. Go do your own homework. Go to this website and do some due diligence and then get back to me with your questions. It's www. I'll say it and then go over it slowly. cureforheartdisease.com. That's C-U-R-E, but instead of the word F-O-R, for, we're using the number 4. heartdisease.com. And there are 3 short videos. They're totaling about 12 minutes. Shows you and tells you the story of this important substance that won the Nobel Prize in Medicine in 1998 for the 3 scientists separately working, separate laboratories that came upon the same thing. How powerful is that? Okay, so please, folks, take a look at that. My contact numbers, of course, at Health or Us Clinic is 421-7167 and 253-5858. 421-7167 and 253-5858. Of course, what I should perhaps throw in at this time, Ronnie, is that I mentioned that next Friday we're going to be here at 2:15. We're going to be talking diabetes, but I would like folks to plan, especially those that are diabetic. I guess the whole island ought to turn up. There's a tremendous expo coming up. It's called the Diabetic Global Village Expo, and it's going to be at Sherburne Center. And that's Friday the 11th, Saturday the 12th. Please come by and visit our booth. We're going to be there. Come by, ask questions. Come by and talk to us. Also on the Sunday, the day after that session at Sherburne, we're going to have 3 separate 1-hour sessions at Southern Palms Hotel in the conference room downstairs there in St. Lawrence Gap. Those sessions are free to the general public. There's no cost. They're 3 separate times. You could pick whichever one suits you or attend 2 or 3 of them. It doesn't matter. The first session starts at 10 o'clock, 10 to 11. The next one is at 1, from 1 till 2. And the last session that day is 5 p.m. That's Southern Palms Hotel downstairs in the conference room. Southern Palms Hotel, of course, is in St. Lawrence Gap. The admission is $0. It's totally free of cost to the general public. And we're urging people to come out. The topic, of course, would be heart disease and the action steps you need to take to prevent and reverse this killer disease. So that's important. I just thought before we ran out of time, I needed to slip that in there so that folks could be aware. There's help out there. Ronnie, there's tremendous information available to folks, but they need to take responsibility for their health. They've got to take a look seriously at what they're eating and what they're drinking. The funny thing is, because so much is free in this country, we rely so much on government to pay this for us and pay that for us. And if perhaps the tables were turned and they had to pay for these medications through their teeth, maybe, they won't become such a burden to the government. But that's another story. That's another political argument. I'm not here to tout, any political stance, but I'm just saying that we need to be more proactive. Here's an opportunity for us to improve and enhance our health and well-being and live a healthy life for the benefit of our children and our loved ones, rather than being as careless and as callous as we tend to be.
Join Dr. Stan Odle from Health Hours Clinic, Rosette's Main Road, this Friday, 28th October at 1:30 p.m. and next Friday, the 4th of November at 2:15 p.m. for a frank talk on health right here on VOB 92.9.
Well, Crystal J got that right. A frank talk as we get into the last 4 minutes. Dr. Stan shared a lot of information, so for those who are just joining, let them know what the main points are from today.
Okay, thank you, Ronnie. And I thought I would bring this to the folks. There's a brilliant Indian gentleman by the name of Mr. Siva Arusalam. He heads one of the world's leading cardiologists, Ronnie. And this guy heads up in Redville, California, a prestigious facility out there. It's called the High Desert Heart Institute. This guy performs annually well over 450 angioplasty operations. And he uses in his clinic, this is a guy that performs heart transplantation, he puts in stents, he does the works. And my question to folks listening with any skepticism, God forbid if you have, would be, why would a medical doctor of the caliber of this guy decide to use this very product that I am showcasing and I'm trying to turn Barbados' attention to, this Proarginine Plus? In fact, he's just done a clinical trial, the first human clinical trial with this natural supplement. He took 33 patients which were scheduled for heart transplantation, 17 of whom were in a coma, turned them on to this product, and all of a sudden, every single last one of them walked away from having heart transplantation. Every one of them. That's an amazing testimony. But there are folks, and perhaps next time we could get some people to come into the studio. There are people right here in Barbados that are taking the product. There are people right in the other territories, islands, that are using this product and seeing tremendous results. One lady in Tortola told me of, St. Martin, told me of a situation recently. She was on diabetic meds, and 7 weeks on use of this product. She's now off. She was just on tablets. She wasn't taking insulin. She's now off the tablets completely. Her blood sugar levels are completely normalized. Of course, she made some slight modification to the diet, which is what we encourage people to do. You cannot continue to eat a bunch of junk and use this product hoping to get fantastic results and keep having fantastic results. So once a person is willing to make the modifications, and this is where we come in, we're willing to sit and consult with patients here, there, or yonder, meaning here in Barbados or outside in the other territories, to make modifications to their diet. There are certain things they need to avoid and get on the product and use the product. And of course, I'm suggesting, folks, that you begin to share. Don't be selfish. You may be hearing this presentation. Someone, God forbid, that you know or love may not have heard this. Share the information. Tell them how they can get in contact with us at Health Arrest Clinic to get more information. I can send you to vast volumes of research so that you can do your own checks, you can do your own due diligence and get to it. So again, I want to thank Ronnie, I want to thank VOB for the opportunity. Remember, we're here again next Friday, God Spare Life at 2:15. Visit us at the Sherburne, November 12th, 11th, and 12th. And of course, don't forget the 3 sessions we're having Sunday, November 13th. Mark it in your diaries. 3 one-hour sessions, 10 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock, and 5 o'clock. May God bless Barbados.
Thank you, Dr. Stan Odle, Health RS.